Alright guys, I am back and this is going to be week 10 episode 2. And I have to tell you a funny before we really get started. So we're going to be making some fabric flips. And again, I'll probably end up making several in the 15 minutes because they go pretty fast. But your illustrious goofball here made 2 videos. And so it'll actually technically be for last week. And I thought I uploaded them to YouTube, and guess what? I did not. I deleted them before it even got started. How dumb is that? God, I feel like such an idiot. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and take mine at 7.5 inch. No. Maybe we'll do it this way. I'm just gonna do, I'll tell you like the ending size. And this one is a lot for new kids so that they kind of know how to put together a fabric flip if they haven't seen a video for it yet. Okay, so I think we'll kind of take it down here. So it'll be about, oh goodness. All right, 6 inches. So I usually make mine about 6 by 4 on the bottom piece. And then I'm gonna, you guys saw earlier, Monday, I guess it was, some of the the snippet rolls. So I've got some scraps there. Sorry, I'm just so darn irritated at myself. Now this next part is kind of up to interpretation of where you want your stuff. I happen to like doing haphazard. And I usually do 3 or 4 layers because like with everything else here, we're just making bases for a second. Because this one, I think these right here, this one's going to have a charm, I think, that hangs down here. So it'll technically have 5 pieces. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at right now. And I want the solid green that I have, I think, for this one. If I can find it. Boy, if you saw all of the fabric I have over here, like it's not a ton, but it's just like a lot in this area. And did I use the last of the green I had? Oh, that's really gonna suck. I thought I still, well, okay, hold on, hold the phone. Maybe I'll use, no. How about this one? I know I'm thinking way too much. So I was thinking that I might make a couple in the few minutes we had today, but I think maybe it won't end up being that many. So anyways, I'm gonna make these at like a 3 layer and then add a lace at the top, I think. Like so. I think I'll end up having to take just a little bit more off. Yep. Okay. So we'll set that one aside for a minute. All right, now we need another big piece. Oh, I was going to tell you measurements, huh? All right, so I usually do 4 inches wide by 6 inches as a base piece. And then from there, I usually find scraps to kind of make the other one, like the other pieces. Okay, so like we have this one here. And so then I think I'm going to add this one down here. And then I'll tell you what that size is in a second, to give you a ballpark. This one's 5 by 2 ballpark. Okay, and then I'm going to take this piece that I just ripped off the other one and maybe take it down just a little bit. So then it ends up being 4 by 2 1/4 this direction. So then that makes another one. Okay. So let's see, 1 or 2 more, right? You can even make them a little bit smaller too if you want. Let's see. I don't really have, let's do one like this one. All right, let's see what we got here. So that, if we did this one, so I gotta tear the selvage off. Okay, I'll make this one 4 inches. And I don't actually usually worry too much about the top edge being torn usually too much. Not usually. I mean, sometimes I do, but. Okay. Now, what do we have left? Let's see what we got in the scrap pile. Nope. Nope, 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 and nope. We could do this one across the top. It might be a little obnoxious, but it would still be cute, I think. And obnoxious isn't necessarily a problem for me these days. Especially now that I've kind of decided on a theme for all these. Have you guys figured it out yet? I have no way of knowing if you figured it out yet because these are all pre-recorded. So I'm hoping that most of you have figured out what it is, but ooh, all right, let's do, I haven't done any of these candy cane things yet. That's really ugly. And that's pretty cool. I'm all about the ugly right now. Oh my God, that is terrible. Terrible, terrible. But I love it. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right, so now that we have that, let's continue, because that's an extra one. Like I said, it usually works pretty good if you do multiples, because you're going to have extra pieces, if you will. Like extra strips and stuff. It's like always going to happen. Okay, that's the ugliest thing I think I've ever seen in my life. And it's delicious, isn't it? Okay, so we're going to trim that down. And we're going to lay that right there. No, I usually like them at the top. Okay, so then I usually either pin them together or do like a couple of dots of glue. But since we're on camera right now, I think I'll just leave it as is. And I know what lace I want, but I don't know if I have it handy. This'll work. This'll work. This'll do. This'll do. Okay. Okay. Okay, and then this one, I'm thinking the hearts or the scallop. Let's do the scallop instead. Ouch! Just totally stuck myself with a pen. All right, so that will be our fabric flips for the day. And I'm going to go ahead and pause the video really quick, and then I'm going to go sew these. And then that will be our Wednesday episode done. All right, guys, I will be right back. Okay, guys, this is what they look like sewed, and I do have some trimming to do, but yeah, I think, oh, and you guys are still jumping around. Sorry, I hope it's focusing. Yeah, so they're pretty quick, pretty simple, and yes, these are gloriously ugly and on purpose. Or at least this one is. Oh, I love it. It's one of my favoriteest things ever. That is the ugliest thing I've ever seen. Now, these ones are a little bit more pretty. And like I said, we're going to decorate these up a little bit more before they go into a journal. But I really like that little truck. Kind of like I did last year. I'm not going to lie. The little truck is one of my favorite parts of Christmas these days. So yeah, that's kind of that one. And then this one, which I put together beforehand, mostly because it was already, I was just using up the scraps so that they don't just sit there. All right, guys. So technically I did 5, right? Yeah. There's 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, guys. That was a quick little episode. So yep, I hope you guys are all doing well, and I will see you Friday. All right, bye, guys.